Well, good afternoon, everybody. What's happening? My phone is actually about to go dead. I want to remind you guys that tickets are on sale. I just confirmed my first artist. His name is Zion. The artist, I'm going to post his poster on the community page here in a little while. He's the godson of Mama D. He was the one that was going to get Mama D to come to my show, but she couldn't. She was already booked out of town. But he sings with her. He works with her. It's his. It's really his. It's like her son. And I'm sure if anything changes, she'll be there. But right now, we tried to get her there, but she was already booked. But he's a great singer. He's my son. I've interviewed him before. And there you go. If you haven't purchased a ticket, please do it now. I'm going to be calling a lot of y'all out when the show is over. So many of y'all I'm going to be calling out when the show is over. What did I do with my regular phone? Shit. So yeah, I just confirmed with him to sing. Here's the actual poster, flyer, whatever, of him. He's going to be singing. There's other artists as well, but he will definitely be singing at my birthday show. And I have some videos of him singing. I got to put it on YouTube. Little snippets, clips of him singing. 17 people watching, and those 3 people who hit the like button, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We had a great show last night. We had some great, crazy phone calls. I love the phone calls. They do make the show if they're not trying to listen to themselves. You know how you call a radio station, they say, turn your radio down. Turn the radio down so that they can hear you. So you don't have to hear yourself. Turn it down. Turn the damn radio down. So, yeah, the show was really good. I think I got up 4,000 views last night, something like that. It was good. Anything over 2,000 is great. I'm not really for sure how YouTube works. Because when I'm live, it only shows like maybe 150, 200 people sometimes. But when the show was over, it shows I had about 3, 4, 5,000 views. That's crazy. guess y'all had learned PT by now, have y'all? Y'all know when I come on my live, and y'all don't say good morning or good afternoon, I turn my camera off. Because it's like y'all don't want to be bothered. So y'all can just act like y'all listen to me on the radio. Mm-hmm. And those people who don't want to say hi, they start leaving. See how the numbers are trickling down? That's fine. Good. Everybody leave, because it's real simple. When you come into the live, just say hi. Because I don't want to be in your face if you don't want me in your face. You can just listen to me. I would have loved for you to saw what I was eating, but if you don't want to be bothered, then I'll just turn my camera off. You can just listen to me talk. Can you believe years and years and years ago, before TVs, it was radio, that's how people sit by the radio and listen? And now, podcasting is it's the same thing now. It's podcasting but an old radio station. You're just listening to it, but online. You listen to it online, but you're not listening to it on the radio. Oh, when I tell you, I love me some good old cold water. Mm. Well, live shows are good, but I need, I got a friend of mine, he has a YouTube channel. Now, I could be wrong. I got to go back and research his channel again. He has over a million, well, he's got a lot of videos that hit 1 million views, but he's never gone live, ever. Never gone live. When I saw him in Houston, I said, why don't you go live? Like, I don't know, PT. I don't know why. I'm like, hell, if I had 1 million views, I probably wouldn't go live either. I'd be going to the bank every week. But he's definitely going to the bank. Mm-hmm. His videos is like comedy stuff. He do like dress up like a girl. He do different characters. I like the way he talks. It's funny to me. And what's weird is he's a gay guy. And he doesn't even dress up in drag like clubs and stuff like that. Mm-mm. If you see him without makeup on, you would think he was some straight guy. Anyway, y'all, you guys have a great day today. And again, if you have not purchased a ticket to see me live in the ATL, and if you can't if you can't come, then purchasing a ticket is supporting me and supporting my show. Um, so something just came across my screen, but I think this is just keep people to subscribe to the CNN subscription. It says Social Security Retirement Trust Fund will run out in 2032. Child, please. It won't run out if they stop doing all this other bullshit with the money, and people have some money to retire on. That shit, because they're doing the wrong thing, starting wars and shit. Yeah. Anyway, I'm through eating, so I'm now going to show my face. So I like to eat. I like for people to see what I'm eating. But I said, good morning, everybody. Nobody say nothing. I just turn the camera off. Anyway, I got to go. Y'all have a good day. We had a great show last night. Let me see how many views I got. Please, when you see my comedy videos, the little skits, please share them. It's very important. I will give y'all some great news. I don't know. I'm not reading into anything, and I'm not assuming anything. But I know that Cheryl Underwood followed me yesterday on Instagram, and I was shocked. What is going on here? Touching women. You don't touch me. Like that. Oh shit. Oh, oh. So Offset goes off on this driver. He accused the driver of excessively grabbing these females. He said, if he grabbed one more girl like that, I'm gonna beat the fuck. There you go, right there. Look at Offset. Hold on. He said, he's a bitch, he's a bitch. Let me read the comments. Let me read these comments. Somebody said, hey Penny, somebody said from Offset to set it off. To see a rapper protect women in today's times is incredible. I love this. We stand a king stands for women. But that's true. Somebody said him and Quavo's always in some type of shit. You can protect them. You can, but you know, it could have turned into something deadly. The man could have shot him. But if Offset he's not by himself. He got security. He can get security handling it for him, and that might have been a setup. You know what I mean? You know you're a superstar. So well, let's say okay, we know he's in town. We know whatever. I don't know. We're gonna do everything we can to get over here by him, so we can make him think that we fight and he can get involved. And next year, it's not the evening time, sweetie. My hair is not gray. My hair is blonde. It's blonde. It's gray if I don't, put the stuff in it. But she's blonde. She's blonde. But anyway, some people think I'm bald too. But anyway, my hair grows so fast. If I let it grow out, if I didn't touch my hair for a whole month, my hair would be way down here. At 64. Allegedly. Anyway, I'll say it, we'll be hearing about it on the news. We'll be hearing about it. Yeah, my dad, I gotta ask my sister, did my daddy lose his hair? Did my dad lose his hair at an old age? I don't think he did. I don't think my dad went bald. I think his hair, he kept hair. I think he had hair. Like my hair just keeps growing. It won't. No bald spots, no nothing. It just keeps growing. So, yeah, this happened. It just happened, yeah. I understand, he's trying to stop a man from choking women, but to me, that might have been a setup. Thank God. I mean, because, the man could have had a gun. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all something. Then I'm going to let y'all go. Um, yeah, this was recently. This just happened. TMZ reported it. Last night I was watching Chris Hansen, the guy he been catching men who be trying to meet up with little girls, and they showed this black guy, and the black guy, he said, well, they had it set up where he was going to be messing around with the aunt, but the aunt started talking about the little girl. Oh, baby, he was down for it, honey. He was ready. He was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. This ain't no setup, is it? Baby, you should have never even, as soon as the aunt mentioned the girl, you was like, I'm not into that. Listen, because I be online. Not here lately, but in the past, I've had people say stuff to me, and I asked them, how old are you? And they said they was underage. I block. There's no, you don't need to talk to people like that. If somebody tell you they underage, you just block them. You don't, what you talking to them for? The only thing I would say to them, get your little young ass off this damn website. Boom, block, and I'm moving on. Anytime you sit and talk to somebody, you're a predator. You're sick. You don't even have to talk to them. You just block them and you keep it moving. So this black guy, oh baby, he had the condoms, he had the weed, he had and everything. And they know when they get caught, they know everything is. Oh, they got everything that you said. He said, and then they try to make excuses and say, well, I just said, but I didn't. Sir, we have everything right here. And the dude, the black guy, he had his hand on his face like, I fucked up, I should. Yeah, you fucked up. And I'm glad your ass got caught. But what kills me is when these people are always going around talking about drag queens and kids. I haven't seen not one drag queen on these shows. Not one. These are grown men with wives, children, preachers, doctors, lawyers, cops. The list goes on and on and on. I haven't seen not one drag queen on Dave. And Dave Hansen, he did To Catch a Predator, and he did this show, whatever this new show is he's doing. Not once have I seen like a gay dude or a drag queen. So I don't know. I think that shit came from the Trump administration. Yeah, they said she was, but I was asleep. I don't know how the fuck I missed that. That had to have been old. That had to have been old because Cheryl Under was. I'll go look at it in a minute. They're going to show the replay. I'll look at it. But I thought that was old. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Why do y'all throw me off when I be talking about stuff? Shit. Anyway, but yeah, and them guys know what they want, and then they try to get out of it. One dude tried to run, baby. They said, dude, don't do that. They said, man, Dave Hester said, sir, don't run. And he tried to run, and then he had a gun on him. He had weed. Another guy he had weed, condoms. Well, one guy did have condoms. So I don't know where they get this shit from about drag queens messing with kids. Because baby, if that was the case, every person that he would have come over there would be a drag queen. And and Dave Hansen has done more than 100 shows. And out of all the shows he's done, I have not seen one drag queen, not one, being arrested by the undercover cops. Have y'all? Not a one. So I think that shit comes from the Republicans and the right wing people and the ones who just trying to blame the drag queens. Don't be performing around kids. Child, listen, I prefer not to perform around kids, but if I go to if I'm in a drag show and somebody parents bring their kids, I don't like the fact I don't like when drag queens be too sexual. I don't like that. And I think that's one of the reasons why they crack down on drag shows because, when we came out and we just performed. We weren't touching ourselves, doing, you know, you know, weird things and stuff like that. We just perform. And now a lot of female impersonators or trans people now are doing shows and like they're taking their clothes off, they're showing their breasts and stuff like that. I can understand that. You wouldn't even want a real girl doing that around kids. And I think that's one of the reasons why they cracked down on drag shows. But when we came out, we didn't do all that stuff. We didn't do, even though we didn't have the fake breasts and stuff, drag queens. We just came out and we performed. you know, but stripping in front of kids, whether you're trans or a woman, it's not good. Being sexually, you know, doing little things and it's just not good. Um, but if like, okay, like the thing about reading books to the kids, I wouldn't do it. But most of those people that do that, those are either gay parents or gay friendly parents or straight people who don't care about the kids being read to by a drag queen. To me, I feel like if it's their child and if they because number one, the kid don't know what the fuck that is. The kids don't know that's a damn drag queen. But how many men and women in your school are reading to your kids that are perverts and pedophiles without the wig on? See what I'm saying? But me, I would never read to a child, in the school. I wouldn't do it. What's wrong with a child being at a drag show? As long as they're not being sexually aggressive and doing sexual things. It's a show. You ever been to Hollywood? You ever been to Las Vegas? They've been having drag queens in Vegas for years. It's entertainment. It's just like you go see a clown with makeup on. What's the difference? What's the fucking difference? It's a clown with makeup on. That's all. And they just lip syncing. People have been lip syncing in Vegas for years. Even straight people lip sync in Vegas and do characters and stuff like that. Kids don't know. You're the one who's damaging the kids' minds and telling them this is wrong, this is wrong. Them fucking kids don't know what a drag queen is. They don't know. Kids don't even know color. How many kids have you seen and they little white kids you see, hi, they waving at a black person, but the parents looking at them like, because they don't see that. They don't see hate. They don't see anything bad. They're just having a great time and watching the show. Me personally, I wouldn't, and most of the kids who go to drag shows, their parents are taking them. And anytime the government tells you that what you can and can't do with your kids, if it's not harming your kids, but it's okay to take your kids to a lot of these things, like the movies. A lot of things that the movies are sexually whatever. It's not good. I think if it's the parent's child, just like a lot of people don't know this, but the Alcoholic Beverage Commission told me years ago that a parent can take their child into a club. It's their child. They're the guardian. If you think drag queens is the worst thing in the world for a child to see, then you got some issues. Because there's plenty of other things out there that children see that are worse than drag queens. Now, again, I don't like to see drag queens being sexually, um, on stage and playing with themselves and doing. I don't like that. But, you know, yeah. Oh, now you want to take your comment back. And again, like I say, when the last time you heard, uh, about a drag queen being on To Catch a Predator? Name one. Who was that said not one? Yeah, Angela said not one. And drag queens was messing around with kids to catch a predator. What did they do? They said, "Well, don't go on this show." If you're a child predator, somebody gonna end up on that show. And everybody who end up on this show were grown men with children and wives, preachers, doctors, and lawyers, Mexicans, blacks, whites. None of them were drag queens. Just saying. Just saying. The proof is in the pudding. Now, me, myself, personally, I wouldn't want to read to kids. I just wouldn't. Because, but listen, how many, like I just told you, how many sexual predators don't have on makeup and wigs? Just reading to your children. I'm so glad I don't have kids, whether if I was gay or straight, because let me tell you something. I wouldn't trust not one motherfucker around my child. You can't trust nobody around your child. Not nobody. Family members, brothers, sisters, cousins, uncles, nephews, nieces. You can't. And I feel sorry for women who are raising their children because you don't know what somebody might try to do to your child. I would be in prison behind my child. That's why I guess well, I don't know if God did it like that, but maybe it just wasn't meant for me to have no children because I know how sensitive I am about children. And somebody would be dead behind my child. Because the child is innocent. They don't have a choice. If you do something to them, it's not right. Right, you can't even trust the school teachers here in my hometown where I live. The Christian school here, it's a Christian school, and they've been arresting men at this school all day long for doing stuff online and I've said this and I'll say it again. I've said this and I'll say it again. If I had a neighbor that my neighbor had a couple of kids or one child or whatever, boy or girl, and it was like, well, PT, can you, I'll pay you a certain amount of money, to watch my kid. No. If it ain't my relatives, no. I'm not doing it. Because as soon as you just say you don't want to pay me my money you owe me, the first thing you're going to do is try to set me up. No, sir. We're not doing that. No. And somebody was talking yesterday about it was something online, when does the father stop bathing the little girl? What age should she be? I couldn't do it. I'm glad I don't have kids. I'm so glad. I'm glad I don't have kids. Yeah, I'm glad I don't. Because I would be constantly thinking, what's going on with my child? What's going on? Then you poor women out there, you worry about your child, then you worry about what the fucking man is doing. That no good motherfucker. So it's a lot being a woman. It's a lot being a woman. It's more to it than just that people think it is. It's a lot to be a female. A lot. Females have been through a lot. And I love everybody, and I'm not racist, but I'm sorry. Black women to me, are the strongest women on this planet. to have to go through, this generation had to go through slavery, having to take our kids from us, from them, and, having children and having them taken away and given to other people and auction off. And black women have been through some motherfucking shit. And to say that black women are weak, they're weak and sorry, and what? No, maybe sometimes black women just need a motherfucking break. Okay? I used to think about my father and my mother. Um, right. I think about my father, but then I think about my mother too, that was coming up in the sixties, and she had to worry about her husband being discriminated against, and then she had to worry about protecting her children and from racist people. So they had a lot going on. Black women have endured a lot, more than you white women. More than you white women. And it's been like that for a long time. All right, guys. Guess what? Today is the 9th. Tomorrow's the 10th. It's 30 days countdown to my birthday. July the 10th is my actual birthday, but the 26th is when I'm having my comedy show in Atlanta because, I had to move the date because of the fucking World Cup. Ugh. So, so if you haven't purchased a ticket yet, I'm going to show you how. I'm surprised my phone ain't went there yet. I'm going to show you how you can purchase a ticket to my show. If you can't come, then like I always say, you can just purchase a ticket. Just purchase it. Say, hey, PT, I can't make it, but I bought a ticket. Quite a few people. Listen, Penny will tell you, there's a lady, her name is Raven. She's just started following me. She just started following me last week. She bought a ticket. The first night I talked about it, she went, PT, I can't come, but I'm going to buy a ticket. Okay, so let me show you how you can get a ticket. Turn this over and I'm going to let you guys go, okay? Yeah, my phone about to go dead. I just lost the, hold on, let me see. Yeah, let me light it up because it's about to go dead. Yeah, the power source. Oh, shit. Hold on, I thought I lost y'all. Hold on. Trying to, I'm trying to turn up the volume. Not the volume, but the lighting. I don't see what I did with it. Anyway, as long as y'all can see me, I guess that's all that matters. Cause I can't see. The lighting went down, and I can't see it. How you turn it up? Cause it's about to go dead. Okay, so anyway, let me show y'all right quick before my phone go dead. Okay, so basically, so you just go to the front of my YouTube channel, right here where it says edit. Click on that. Go down to PT's comedy show, July 10th, 26th. You go here and you just go all the way down here and purchase a ticket right here. And don't forget the ticket includes the brunch. Okay? All right, tickets are $50. 54 with tax. All right, I'm out, guys. I gotta go. My phone's down. See y'all later on. Take care. Bye-bye.